Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. The Astros have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Fouled away. Well, guys, this train just keeps picking up steam as they have the chance to add their 15th straight win. Dan Dero, this streak maybe has been the biggest news in baseball. Is it possible these guys are starting to feel the pressure? A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The third baseman.
Stepping in now, number 42. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average way up there to start things out. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor is there on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is the designated hitter, David Lee.
Stepping into the box, David Lee. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Lee is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now, Gary Cox. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lee is off of first with 2 away. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
In now, number 42.
Number 42.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 4 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jackie Hillman is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Mariners, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. 1 out, nobody on. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner will get back standing. On the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
So digging in now, Hunter Dozier, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Taylor on third with two out. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with two strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners leave one. They trail here 4-0. Next up for the Astros, number 42, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there's ball two now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. Guerrero giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Diego Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
High and deep to left center field. Rodriguez going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Striding into the box, Nick McHugh, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Set to get his day started, Yadier Molina, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Standing in, Gabriel Guerrero. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Molina, base runner at first with 1 out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
So striding in, Sean Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1 fouled away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Michael Lee. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Nettie, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with 1 away,
now
time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. David Rollins is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
David Rollins.
Ready for another chance. Number 42. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1. Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Still even at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, David Lee, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
The count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Hernandez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Number 42.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cox coasts under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Hernandez on second. Turner is over at first with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fouled off. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Nick McHugh, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. 2 out, bases loaded. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Rollins, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, number 42. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Cox is on his way home, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball
42.
as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Stepping in now, number 42, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-2 misses. Ball two. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base.
That's
2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In the air to straightaway right. Guerrero has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego. Corona.
Stepping in, Diego Corona, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Lays off 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this
Now
walk will
batting,
jumpstart
right
their
fielder,
offense a little bit.
Gabriel.
Digging in to try it again, Gabriel Guerrero. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 42.
Now at the plate, Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the
Boy, it's so
designated
frustrating
hitter.
as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is skied into short left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Carson Smith is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 42, Carson Smith.
Digging in once again, Tony Kemp, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 42.
Now at the plate, number 42. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A scoop with the bare hand. It's late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Don't you think about that? You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2.
Gary Cox will be next. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Guerrero ranging back, still going back. Gone! And that's a special home run. David Lee continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
That's ball
2-1 as he misses with the slurve there.
2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 42.
Stepping into the box, number 42. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Taylor is there and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Mariners.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Count is 3-1.
Nick McHugh will be next. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box, Nick McHugh, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Settling in now, Gabriel Guerrero. Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in, number 42, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so
the
far.
Center fielder, number 42.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Now batting.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now, Diego Corona. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Correa, the runner at second with one away. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Taylor is right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Digging in now, Tony Kemp. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one to count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Michael Lee would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. One left for Houston as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Next for Seattle, Sean Rodriguez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 42.
Standing in, Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Hernandez, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in there.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Harold Beckett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Harold Beckett.
Digging in, Michael Lee.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
He's set. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 42.
Standing in now, number 42, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two and 0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gary Cox would be next. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Hernandez ranging forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Eddie Farmer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 42, Eddie Farmer.
Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Farmer is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Nick McHugh, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. McHugh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Gary Cox.
The left fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that misses, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Three and 0 now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, number 42.
So stepping in, number 42. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Line towards center field. Rodriguez is right there, 1 down. Eight to 1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. In now, number 42. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Guerrero. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Gabriel Guerrero.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp 42 out there, guys.
Digging in and looking for more. Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Brian Moran comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Moran.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diego Corona. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Corona.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Tony Kemp will be next. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1 home. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Corona aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 42.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 42. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Turner, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Chris Taylor. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 aways. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Cano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding in, Nick McHugh. He's 1 for 4 for the game. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Astros put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jackie Hillman earns the win, his second. Taijuan Walker couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Eddie Farmer takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.